We've talked briefly in the past about our AV team being prepared. Kind of a philosophical thing of how can I help partner with the pastor and the worship team to be totally ready for the morning service. There's another element to that, and it's just as equally as important. I was at a church here recently, and the sound guy was actually totally ready. He was early, he had set up, and was really prepared. But what happened was, within probably 10 minutes before the service, somebody walked up and said, "Hey, I need an extra wireless microphone for X." And then a couple minutes later, another person came up and said, "Hey, we need to change the lyrics for this morning because we're not doing this song, we're going to do that song." And a few minutes later, another person came up and said, "Hey, here's my music, I'm singing special. Can you use this flash drive and put my music on the computer and get things ready?" And so what happened was, within just a few minutes, all of a sudden he was multitasking and trying to get things prepared for those last minute changes. Last minute changes are always going to happen. We get that, totally understand. But there's also a balance. There's a communication level that needs to happen probably days ahead of time. Normally, it's the worship leader or the music leader that is kind of spearheading everything, the worship side of it, music, the AV team, all of that. That's not always the case, but in many cases, that's how it works. And so it would be great to get the AV guy, the main guy, if there is a leader of that group, and the worship leader, get those guys together, whether that's in person, email, phone call, and get that schedule worked out. Get everybody on board so the AV team leader and the worship leader can email their respective teams and say, "Hey, here's what's coming. Here's what we're going to be doing. Here's the changes. Here's the additions." Great teamwork comes from great communication. Helping each other plan and organize and schedule. It really comes down to Philippians 2 in that first part of the passage, verses 3 and 4, where we consider the other person as more important and just make sure in every possible way that we're giving information, sharing information, and talking through things. In our weeks ahead, we've got a lot of technical videos we want to do, and we want to show you some really great things to help streamline and get things done quickly and easily for your services. And by doing so, it allows us to stay more focused on the service and do a better job in the end. Thanks so much. I realize we've got a lot of information we could cover. I hope that helps. That's part 2 of our philosophy. If there's anything we can do to help, look us up online, give us a call, send us an email. We'd love to help.